I did the perfect take of this intro, and then my cat started yelling in the background, ruined the entire thing. And then I did another take that was even better, and I realized the camera wasn't on, and this is the worst day ever. All right, let's do this third and final time. Okay, relax. I'm so pissed right now. Welcome back. In this video, I'm revealing my top 10 sneakers of this year. Finally, the time has cometh. See, I'm still pissed. The number one spot will not shock you, it won't surprise you, but there's plenty of picks on this list that will surprise you. Make sure you watch the entire thing. But before we start, I do have some ground rules. Actually, in order for me to put a sneaker on this list, they have to be on my feet first, which of course means I have to purchase them this year. I'm not gonna be like these other YouTubers and just do the top 10 of most searched hype releases, because that's a cheat code, and that way that video gets more views. I'm actually gonna do this the right way. So all these sneakers that are on this list, I have to purchase them, I have to try them out. Otherwise, you know, they can't be on the list. Maybe that deserves a video of its own. Top 10 sneakers I most desire, I window shop. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's freaking weird. Remember, this is my personal opinion. Don't get mad. It's not fact. It's just a dude in Sweden doing his top 10 list, and all. Yeah, there's a lot of Jordans. I love Jordans. Sue me, whatever. This is my personal opinion. I hope you appreciate it. And also, before we start, I do have some honorable mentions. One of the honorable mentions is Nike SB Dunk Low Futura. Wonderful, gorgeous sneaker, but I actually sold it recently. I sold 25% of my entire sneaker collection. The reason behind it is hilarious. If you want to know more about it, let me know in the comments. I'll do a whole video about it. One of the reasons I sold it is because of the material. You know, one tiny droplet of rain and it ruins the sneaker, so it stressed me out. And even though it was beautiful, I sold it, but it deserves an honorable mention. Another one is the Jordan 3 Ivory Craft. That sneaker is beautiful. Eminem's favorite sneaker this year, actually. One of the reasons I bought it. I'm so cringe, but yeah, I love Eminem, and he loves that sneaker, so that's why I bought it. Yo, the way I'm starting this video, it's not a good look. Anyway, that is also an honorable mention. Another one is Wet Cement 4s. I actually said that was the worst Jordan 4 this year in my review. I don't know why I did it. I know, because they were uncomfortable at first, and I just had a bunch of Jordan 4s that were mad uncomfortable. They had the old shape because they were women's only. If you don't know, the men's Jordan 4s this year, they have the new shape, and women's exclusives, they had the old shape, and the old shape ruins my feet. And I just felt when I filmed the B-roll on-feet footage that the Wet Cement 4s were uncomfortable. But you know, that is because the material is premium, it's really good quality, it takes time to break them in, and you can't decide that on a quick B-roll on-feet footage. So I sold my pair to a friend. I actually wanted to return them to Nike first, can you believe that? But I sold them to one of my best friends for retail. He took 2 months until he picked them up, and within those 2 months I was just walking around regretting my decision. At one point I picked them out of the box 2 o'clock in the morning and just stared at them and was looking at it like, what have I done? I actually tried to buy them back yesterday from him. I'll show the text message here. It's in Sweden, but yeah, he said no. So you don't know what you have until it's gone. And yeah, very dope sneaker. I regret the entire review. My bad. I gotta be transparent with you. I gotta be honest with you. But yeah, that is another honorable mention. I'm making this intro way too long. The final honorable mention is actually a duo. It is these two sneakers actually deserve the number one spot. I'll be honest with you. All these sneaker YouTubers, they do the top 10 list, but then they don't wear none of these sneakers in real life. They wear dirty ass shoes, and these two are the most comfortable, but they're not that pretty to look at, so I guess they don't deserve to be on the top 10. Weird, right? But it is the Nike Pegasus 41, this specific colorway, and Adistar 3. this specific colorway. Both of these sneakers were recommended by Elliot Page on his YouTube channel. He does this every now and then, the most comfortable sneakers you can buy right now. I always trust his opinion, shout outs to him. But both of these sneakers are extremely comfortable. I use the Nike Pegasus 41 in the gym, and the other one, I use them everywhere. They look terrible right now, but yeah, that is my honorable mention. Let's do the list. Number 10, the Wu-Tang Dunk High. This sneaker is a grail for a lot of people. It is, if you're a hip hop head and a sneaker head, it is a crazy sneaker to own. I'm so happy Nike, or should I say RZA, finally released this sneaker. It should be higher on the list, probably, but the colorway, like the yellow colorway, it's really hard to match with outfits. I'm not gonna be wearing them as much, so that's why they're on the number 10. And by the way, I'm not gonna be repeating myself throughout the entire list. All these sneakers have been reviewed on the channel, and if you want to see me talk more in depth about that particular sneaker, just, you know, scroll down after the video, watch this first, and check out the review. I'll leave the link of every review in the description, so make sure you check it out if you want to see me babble more about this sneaker. But yeah, number 10, Wu-Tang Dunk High. Number 9, Jordan 4 Military Blues, aka Industrial Blues. I hate the name Industrial Blues, but yeah, you gotta have these babies on the list. This is a beauty. Every sneaker's dream come true that they actually brought them back. But the reason this sneaker is a little lower on the list is because they are not, even though it's the new shape of the Jordan 4, they're not as comfortable as some of the other Jordan 4s that are on the list. That is the reason why, but still more comfortable than the old shape, of course, and a beauty to look at. You can't go wrong with this colorway. A lot of people trash this sneaker because Nike produced 1 million pairs, but I don't care. This, I'm so happy I own these and I wear them a lot. Number 8, Adidas Yeezy 500 boots. Yep, I have Adidas on my list, which probably proves that I'm not a hype beast. I don't care like that Yeezy's dead. They don't give views at all if you do a video about them, but I love Yeezys. I always loved Yeezys. Even though this is a restock from Adidas, I don't care. They released this year officially, and that's why they're on my top 10. And this is not just one sneaker. I couldn't do, otherwise it'll be like 4 different on this top 10. So I wanted to cheat a little bit and put several Yeezys on the number 8 spot, and it is 3 different boots and also the 4th tactical boot. All these that you see in the video right here deserve the number 8 spot. They are so comfortable. I can't believe people are not talking about these more, because I initially bought the Desert boot a couple of years back and I ruined that sneaker. It has holes on the outsole. Very happy that Adidas brought these back. I'm gonna do separate videos. Like, I don't care if it doesn't bring views. I'm gonna do review for every one of this colorway that you see right here, because they deserve a lot more love. But something I do regret, I actually bought them when they first came back. A lot of people waited because they knew that Adidas was gonna lower the price. So yeah, I bought them at the insanely expensive retail, and then maybe a month or 2 later, and they were half price, 50% discount, 70%. Some of them had 80% discount. So yeah, that hurts that I bought them for the initial retail price, because that was crazy. Number 7, Yeezy 700. Another Yeezy. Hey, look at that. This is also kind of a cheat code because there's several different Yeezy 700s that they brought back and that I bought. I bought all of them, I think, except the blue ones and the red ones. They are hideous, but these ones are crazy. I just like the boots, I can't believe people are not talking about these sneakers. They're so dope, man. And the 700 is extremely comfortable. I love every single sneaker that you see right here. I'm so happy that they brought them back. But just like the Desert boots, I bought them at the retail price in the beginning because I thought everybody was gonna go for these, and then they lowered the price with 50, 70, 80% on these ones as well, and I wasted a lot of money, bro. But number 7, Yeezy 700. Number 6, Nike SB Dunk Low Chicago. This is also restock, but I don't care, it deserves to be on the list. I broke these out on my birthday, May 28th, which should explain to you how much I love these. If you pick a sneaker for your birthday, that is true love. Amazing sneakers. So happy that they brought these back. They were so expensive a while back. So, you know, the fact that you can buy this one for retail, not the crazy $800 or whatever they cost back then. Very happy about that. Definitely deserves to be on the list. Number 6, Nike SB Dunk Low Chicago's. Number 5, Jordan 3, Jordan 4, A Ma Maniére. Yep, I'm cheating again, putting several sneakers in the same spot, but hey, at least these are from the same collection, A Ma Maniére, While You Were Sleeping. Gorgeous, beautiful, both of them. I said the Jordan 3 in the review, I said that it's not even a sneaker. It looks like an expensive shoe you should wear to a wedding. They're so clean, and the Jordan 4 is even better. Like, oh man, I was so excited for these. It's not that often, you know, when your job is to talk about sneakers, you don't get as excited as you once were before YouTube, but these releases had me really excited, and the fact that you can buy both of them for retail on release day is mind-blowing. If I had to pick, the Jordan 4 is better, but both of them are insane. Number 4, Jordan 3 Black Cements. Hey, you can't do a top 10 this year without including the Black Cement 3s. And just like the Wu-Tang Dunk, the Military Blues, the SB Dunk Chicago's, I can't believe Nike brought these back. These are very dope. A lot of people flaming them because of the quality control. I didn't have any issues with mine. It's so hard now that we're getting close to the number 1 spot. In all honesty, I'm not sure about the placement for this sneaker. I maybe deserve the number 1 spot. Definitely deserves to be high on the list. Jordan 3 Black Cements. Number 3, Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott Canaries. Probably will surprise you. People hate this sneaker. It is currently the cheapest Jordan 1 Low Travis on the market, on the secondary market. This is a beauty. Like, the sneaker in hand, it looks a lot doper than the images. And also, I think, you know, the color is probably hard to match with outfits. I do agree with that fact, but a lot easier than the Wu-Tang Dunk because there's more colors on this one, and they are extremely comfortable. And I also like the fact that they're not that expensive because it doesn't stress you out if you wear them. I have the reverse mochas. When I wear that sneaker, it feels like I'm walking around with my stock portfolio. It is stressing me out that that sneaker is so expensive, but you know, the fact that this one is cheaper is just a more comfortable feeling walking around in these, and they deserve a lot more love. I think Complex Sneakers, they gave it the number 3 spot on their top 10 as well. Happy about that. But yeah, number 3, Travis Scott Canaries. Number 2, Air Jordan 3 J Balvin Rio. Oh man, just look at it. How can you look at this sneaker and not be excited? Last year, the Medellin Sunset is also one of my favorite releases. This one is even better. I know the outsole colors are a little bit harder to pull off, but I don't care. Beautiful sneaker. Actually, I was so close to putting this on my number 1, but yeah, definitely deserves a high ranking. Number 2, Jordan 3 J Balvin Rio. And finally, number 1, Air Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined. Yep, told you wouldn't be surprised, but hey, the number 1 reason I have this sneaker as my number 1 pick is because I wear them a lot. Like, they are all not ruined. I'm not gonna say that. You can always clean them. The fact that I wore them so many times and they still look dope is also one of the reasons why I put them on my number 1 spot. Because of the leather, you know, people really hated that they use leather instead of nubuck and suede. I live in Sweden and it rains a lot here, so the fact that I can wear this sneaker and it can take a beating, that's a huge plus for me. And also, they brought these back. Just like the Military Blues and the other sneakers I mentioned, I can't believe they brought so many of these dope, important sneakers back, and I bought every one for retail. Crazy. And also, I doubled up on this sneaker. I don't do that very often, but I actually doubled up. I have a dead stock pair laying around here somewhere. Beautiful sneaker. Deserves the number 1 spot without a doubt. The sneaker of the year in my personal opinion. But as always, feel free to disagree. You know, flame me. Let me know which one of these sneakers were ludicrous to include on a top 10. Let me know your comments. I am very curious to know your opinion. I'm not just saying that. I read I read. I'm acting like I'm a big YouTuber. It's not that hard to read 20 comments per video, but honestly, I want this community to grow. I want us to get to know each other. So let me know your opinion. Let me know what your thoughts on the top 10 sneakers this year. I will reply. I will read. Thank you for watching the entire thing. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Is mic on. Also, before I go, I forgot the honorable mention, Nigel Sylvester Jonah 4 RM. Yeah, I wanted to include that one as well. Very dope sneaker. I gotta be more organized. Anyway, that's it.